By this point, you may have already heard of the fact that this month will feature the moon passing in front of the sun and then 2 weeks later after getting to the Earth's shadow. But what you may not have heard of is the fact that you don't need expensive gear like telescopes to be able to enjoy the eclipses. For lunar eclipses, just look at the moon. Depending on where you are located on this planet and the eclipse itself, the eclipse will either be invisible from where you are or absolutely fascinating and beautiful. For solar eclipses, unless you are either in the path of totality, have solar eclipse glasses, or both, don't look directly at the sun. It is so bright that your vision will be affected for a few or several minutes if you look directly, even for a few seconds. But even with these, you can still enjoy solar eclipses. You can either make a pinhole projector or just look at how the leaves of trees cast hundreds of crescent-looking shapes. And also, if the eclipse coverage is big enough, you might notice a temperature drop, a drop in luminosity, and shadows getting sharper. If you happen to be part of the 0.01% that actually has and uses a telescope, they will be great for solar eclipses if you have a solar filter and lunar eclipses. If you want to check out more about what I say about telescopes, you should see my previous video. Anyways, if you have access to a clear sky, a clear view, and the area of a lunar eclipse for this lunar eclipse in August, you could actually see the partial lunar eclipse, assuming you live in either Europe, North America, South America, or Africa. Look, 20 to 30% of the world will realistically and visibly have access to the lunar eclipse once factoring in weather. That's over 2 billion people. So chances are that you will be able to see it. But if you have a working telescope and pointing at the lunar eclipse, you could see not only its craters but also how the Earth's shadow is engulfing the moon. I was actually be able to capture the lunar eclipse from September 7th of last year. Here are some photos and a cool time lapse I did. If I can capture something so rare, spectacular, and beautiful, you can too, even if you're part of the 99.9% that doesn't have a telescope. If you have a camera or phone, that's already good enough or great enough for lunar eclipses. If you have binoculars or a telescope, that is excellent enough. Now, this solar eclipse is going to be special because this total solar eclipse will have its path of totality crossing over continental Europe, which has never happened ever since the August of 1999. As you can see in this animation, the path of totality is going to cross over Spain, a bit of Iceland, and so close to Portugal. Madrid will actually be borderline for the totality, but even if you may not be in the path of totality, you can see that almost all of Europe, a bit of Africa, and some of North America will still be in the eclipse path. Also, almost 8% of the population of the world will be able to experience a peak coverage of at least 10% or more. But also, if you're not part of the 33.2% that will either be able to see the solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, or both, why are you still watching this after these 3+ minutes? Oh, human curiosity wanting to know exactly what to do next time an eclipse is actually visible from your location. Well, as you already saw, this video is for the August eclipses and future eclipses. Think of it as advice for the 1/3 of the population that will be able to see either the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse, or both. And for the 2/3, search up time and date. The link is in the description. See the next eclipse you will be able to see. Alright, that's gonna do it for this 4 minutes long video about the August eclipses. I really am trying to make better videos and spread the wonders of astronomy, space, and science. Anyways, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and my second channel, and my third channel, and my animation channel. If you know, you know. But seriously, like and subscribe, they are literally free. For now at least. You can reconsider, it's gonna help my channel grow. Also, if I get solar eclipse glasses, I will make a video about the solar eclipse I would have seen and photographed, and then another one about the lunar eclipse. Anyways, thanks for watching!